Hey there, Falcons fans. Today we have some exciting news you won't want to miss. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you stay updated. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up to show your support. Let's rally together. Now let's dive into today's news. The Falcons are being urged to consider a controversial former Cowboys pass rusher. As the saying goes, desperate times call for desperate measures. With that in mind, it might be time for the Atlanta Falcons to make a bold move to boost their pass rush. In their recent game, the Falcons managed to get one sack, but they struggled to put pressure on the Denver Broncos rookie quarterback B. Nix during a tough 38-6 loss. After last Sunday's games, the Falcons' defense is ranked 4th in pressure rate, but unfortunately they sit at the bottom when it comes to total sacks. Since the NFL trade deadline has passed, bringing in a player who's already making an impact on another team isn't an option. If the Falcons want to add an edge rusher, they'll need to look at players who have been overlooked or veterans still available due to some risks. On November 18th, the Bleacher Report's NFL scouting team suggested that the Falcons should bring in former Dallas Cowboys second-round pick Randy Gregory for a workout. A weak pass rush is one of the biggest challenges the Falcons face if they want to make a deep playoff run. It's time for Atlanta to explore all their options to improve. Last week, we talked about checking out free agent Shaq Lawson, and now Randy Gregory could also be a solid choice. The Bleacher Report team emphasized that the Falcons owe it to themselves to see if Gregory can make a difference in 2024. On the bright side, he wouldn't be a huge risk, as he would likely come at the league's veteran minimum salary. Gregory would likely be open to a one-year deal, but he comes with a history of issues that teams need to consider. Back in 2015, during the NFL Scouting Combine, he tested positive for marijuana, which caused him to drop out of the first round and land with the Cowboys as the 60th overall pick. During his 7 years in Dallas, Gregory faced multiple drug test failures and even served a full season suspension for violating the NFL's substance abuse policy twice, once in 2017 and again in 2019. While he hasn't had problems with the league's substance abuse rules since 2019, he did receive a one-game suspension in December 2022 for starting a fight after a game. That suspension was later changed to a fine. Last offseason, Gregory signed a one-year contract with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but he didn't show up for OTAs and mandatory minicamp, leading to his release on August 18th. The Falcons need to think carefully about whether they want a player with Gregory's track record in their locker room. It's possible he could disrupt team chemistry more than he would help on the field. That said, the Falcons are struggling to put pressure on opposing quarterbacks, so exploring the possibility of bringing in Gregory makes some sense. He was part of the San Francisco 49ers solid defensive line last season, which played a big role in their Super Bowl appearance. In 12 regular season games with the 49ers in 2023, Gregory recorded 2.5 sacks, 4 tackles for loss, and 8 quarterback hits. Currently, no Falcons defender has more than 2.5 sacks, and only defensive tackle Grady Jarrett and linebacker Caden Ellis have more than 8 quarterback hits, with both at 9. On the flip side, it's worth noting that the Broncos started winning once they traded Gregory to the 49ers last season, and his recent troubles with the Buccaneers should definitely raise some red flags.